Yes, welcome back to the second stanza of the program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name remains Nesina Kujumi, and I see with me in the studio, Peter Clever Okpara. Peter, thank you for staying with us on the program.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, on this second stanza of the program, Peter, I want to look at some comments that, if you ask me, are comments that are unbecoming in a democracy like ours. Just a few days ago, I saw a video of a protest somewhere. I wouldn't know where it is. And I saw military vehicles. There was a voice planted on that video that was saying, the army should come back, come and take over government. And we even saw it after the conclusion of the election, when results was announced before the swearing in of the incumbent president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We saw people go on a protest. That was in Abuja. I can confirm that. They passed in front of the Ministry of Defense, and they were shouting, army should come and take over. And for me, I think it's important maybe we need to do a compilation of our situation under military rule, where people disappear without trace, where homes are bombed, where business premises are bombed, where military administrators are lord of the manor, where people who don't have any training, who don't have any knowledge about human engagements, whose training is about command and obey. So when persons come out and say the military should come and take over, I'll ask, in which society? This same society where we lost lives, we lost limbs. Some persons today, they have become deformed due to military brutality. Our economy that we are crying about today, that you think we just got here, the spoilation of our economy, the groundwork was laid by the military. Some persons feel the military is the solution to our economic challenges. I think such people need to be, indoctrinated with what military governance is all about.
Actually, the people you are talking about, they know.
Are you sure they know?
They know what military governance is all about. They know what they are pursuing. They know the interests they are representing. And that is why we look at it very well. And we know all the use of militarism. And we also know the after effects of military rule on this country. Everybody knows. Everybody appreciates.
I'm not sure everybody knows.
Let me tell you, the most important thing is that the military know. And that is why the military, those are not the kind of thing that will bring the military to now coming. And the military high command, know all these things, and they know how best. And I think it's a challenge to our security agencies, to fish out some of the people behind these kind of
discourse.
Yeah, not necessarily
these plots.
Those visuals you talked about that come out and all those things, to fish them out and possibly put them under the legal procedures and whatever. But having said that, I believe that it behoves on those in government to know the ways. That's true. Like I say, the security agencies, the heads of this military, to even continue addressing their rank and file. This thing is not about we against civilians. It is about people that have vested interest. Once that interest fails, out of frustration, you say, military should come in and all those kind of things. They know what they are doing. It's not as if they are ignorant. It's a scheme. It's a plot they are doing. And they are, but I don't think it is strong enough to persuade the military Because I think
No, I strongly agree
I
with
think
you.
it is now a given. The military has accepted it that see, our natural rule is to be
defense.
subservient to the
civilian rule.
civilian
And
rule.
in addition,
and
Peter,
if you now want to contest as a military, maybe by the time you retire,
remove your
you
can resign. You can resign your commission
participate.
now.
I don't think those chicken, but I believe that the security agencies have to be on top of their game to fish out some of the people, use them as a deterrent.
Yes.
You saw what happened during the what they bought. I don't know what to call it.
The field.
Some people in some parts of the country,
waving,
we are waving
Russian
Russia flag,
flags.
calling them, calling Russia to come and invade us. Imagine such stupidity. You know, that's the height of desperation at the end of the day. But those things will not be strong enough to make the military now to start entertaining the thoughts of coming in at this point in time.
Peter,
you know, to our body politics.
You know, even if you do a research in the military establishment, I can tell you for free, military personnel have come out publicly to tell the whole world that the military as an institution is always worse off under military rule.
Okay.
That because whoever becomes a military ruler will weaken the military establishment such that another military one will not be able to take over from it.
What really thrives then is their personal individual corruption.
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
So when people now believe because you have lost time, because this is not the first time parties are, we only started having this thing since 2023.
And that is why the security agencies must sit down, map out strategies to nab some of these people to set as an example to other people. That's treason. You are talking about.
Yes.
That's treason, you know. But having said that, I think it behoves on the government to know actually that they have to cut the people back. The government has to cut the people through policies. There should be policies to lessen what the people are facing now. I think it's out of frustration. You see people...
Do you think it's out of frustration?
Sure. No, what I mean is that the frustration, anybody can be frustrated. If you lose election, you are frustrated. If you
it will get into your brain?
Well, it's not, you say it's about getting into an...
Because,
But this is just like their well-guarded wish. They wish it will happen. But that they wish it will happen will not make it to happen. That is what I'm coming in. They wish for that. It's not as if it entered their brain. They are wishing, maybe as a way of dealing with their loss.
No, Peter.
Yes.
You know, for me, I believe there are comments that if anybody utters it, it calls for a psychiatric examination of that person.
I may not see it that way.
No, that's the way I see it.
I may not see it that way.
There are some comments I'll make. I'll be like, am I sure mentally I'm stable? Or maybe something else has affected my reasoning.
Well, the whole thing,
it means I'm not reasoning properly.
No, if you are calling for this is a case of guarding and protecting and furthering personal selfish interest. They themselves is about, and that selfish interest may be anything that will remove this government that defeated us. Anything that remove this government that is not for us.
We don't care.
Anything that will remove this government that is not
even if it results into a state
that
of anarchy.
That's their own reward at the end of the day. It may not be that they have any idea that one of their brothers will be the person that will do the coup, so that when he gets in there, they will become big at the end of the day. It may be as an expression of, see, this thing, I cannot bear it. And let me tell you one problem. One problem they seem to have at the end of the day is that looking at it politically, futuristically, they don't see any future for themselves in the political space again. That's one of the reasons that it's fueling. So why not let's destroy everything and start from nowhere? That is just the same. But then, as I keep saying, and I still point to that, you for people to buy, they sell it out, they put it up there. It's not for people to buy, to prevent more people from buying, because a lot of people buy this kind of base or this thing out of, like I said, the economic frustration is getting high. Let the government be up and doing it that wise and deal with some of the fallouts of the reforms it is doing. It is pushing people from the, if you know, some of these things are, you can at the end of the day look at it from that perspective.
No, but Peter, you and I know very well that if you look at the economic reforms, yes, it will not be an exaggeration to say everybody is feeling the pinch. But the fact remains that even in the midst of this economic hardship, we must not lose our reasoning. We must not lose our sanity because we need it for our tomorrow. If we lose our sanity today, then our society is gone. Then there will be no tomorrow.
You see, losing sanity will be an after effects of the, an aftermath of the effects you have from the system. So, you know, sometimes some of the things, when you look at what really happens at the end of the day, sometimes what is sanity? What are you now using sanity when you are battling to survive? That is why
But
government is elected to solve problems and not to compound it.
Peter,
Let them
it is only the man.
look at it from
is
that
only the man
perspective,
who is alive that can battle
Definitely.
economic challenges.
Definitely.
The man who is under 6 feet
Sure.
down the ground
Sure.
cannot be.
And that is what we are saying. With the challenge, a lot of people are going underground. And it's not right. Let the government be up and doing towards providing solutions that will unite the people. That will, let me tell you, don't think that people, maybe most of the people that are making those are people that do not love the government or the people in the government. It is just out of, you know, when you look at the horizon, it seems there is no, and
So you think somebody calling for a military takeover now is doing it because he feels he's the only one being affected?
Whoever is doing that has an objective. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He has an objective. The objective is about, let me use the people's
Cause
let me use the people's
condition
to galvanize support. That's what I'm saying. And for the government, you need to disarm that. That's my point. You need to disarm them from that.
Before
so
getting that leverage.
Definitely.
I
Yes.
agree with you. I agree. Well, Peter, thank you very much for coming on to the conversation today.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our package for the day. Till we come away again next time, please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV360 and every other program on our channels. We are there on the social media platforms, Facebook, X, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Always stay with us for very exciting editions of the conversation and so many other programs. Till we come away again next time, please continue to watch the conversation from TV360 coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria. Till we come away again next time, bye-bye and have a great day.